All right, welcome back again. We have this question right here, and the truth is that if you are not careful, it might bully you. Meanwhile, it is not strong too. So let's look at it. Now, A, B, C, D are points on the circumference of the circle. Angle BPC is 60 degrees. Angle BCP is M degrees. Angle AQC is 70 degrees, and we are to find the value of M, meaning angle M. How do we do this? Now let's take a look at this one. And of course, before we start, let me say this. What do we have and what are we looking for? So when you come here, we have two values, two known values, 70 and then 60. What are we looking for? We are looking for this angle right here. So let's take a look at the whole picture. Now, how are we going to figure the M right here? You notice that once we know this angle over here from triangle BCP, once we know this angle, which is indicated with the red marker, you notice that when we add these three angles, then we can equate to 180 and then find the value of M. But the problem now is that we don't know the angle right here. Once we are able to determine this angle, the question becomes pretty much easy. So how do we do that? That is the problem we have to ask ourselves. Now, here is the deal. Once we are able to determine this angle, we can comfortably say this angle plus the angle over here is equal to this angle. Why? Because if we consider triangle BDQ, the sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle is equal to its exterior. So you see, it looks something like this. Yeah, so this is where we have the 70 degrees, and this is where we need to determine. Now, once we know this angle plus this angle right here will give us this angle, which is this angle over here. Sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle is equal to its exterior. As simple as that. So this is what we have to do now. So it is important for us to determine the angle over here. And once we know this angle plus this angle will give us this angle. And the question is, how do we determine this angle? Now, to determine this angle, the angle right here is going to help us because we know that sum of two opposite interior angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary. They add up to 180, right? So once we know this angle, we can determine this angle. Now let's look at this straight line. The angle right here, which is M, the value we are looking for, and then this angle over here are angles on a straight line, and they sum up to 180 degrees, right? So quickly, let's consider that first. So now we know that M, this angle right here plus angle BCA, meaning this angle over here, should give us 180 degrees. Why? Because they are angles on a straight line, as simple as that. So here we are going to have angle BCA to be equal to 180 minus M. What does that mean? It means that the whole of this angle right here is going to be 180 minus M, as simple as that. Yeah. Now, we have been able to determine this angle. So we can add this angle and then the angle right here. And then still we equate to 180 because they are opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral and they sum up to 180. So let's consider that as well. It is going to be angle BDA. So BDA plus this angle over here, which is BCA. But we know it to be 180 minus M, and this should still give us 180 degrees. Yeah, this is what we have here, and then this is what we get when we sum two opposite interior angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Yeah, so this is what we have. Let's keep going. Now we are looking for this angle. We will keep it angle BDA will be equal to 180 is already here. So we are going to have 180. Then if this one comes here, it also becomes minus 180, then plus m, because this is already negative. If it comes here, it becomes positive, right? So we are going to have angle BDA is equal to, the whole of this will cancel each other. We are going to get 0 for that. Then we are left with just m, as simple as that. So over here, we are going to have m. So now the question is somehow easy, you know. We have been able to get this angle. This angle plus this angle will give us the angle over here. Sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle gives us its exterior. So let me get rid of this now that we know this angle to be m. So quickly, we are almost done because, yeah, we are almost done. So now we know that m plus 70, where is this m coming from? This one right here. Then plus this 70 is also coming from here, sum of two opposite interior angle, will be equal to the exterior angle, which is angle PBC. Angle PBC, meaning this angle over here. And then we keep on going. Now look at it. This is what we have. What does that mean? We can't do anything to this side. So what we are going to say is that therefore angle PBC is equal to m, or let me put the 70 first. It doesn't change anything. 70 plus m. So it means that this angle over here is going to be 70 plus m. Let me put it here. So 70 plus m. All right. So this is what we have. Now we know this angle, we know this angle, and we also know this angle. So we can sum all of them and then equate to 180. Why? Because we are considering triangle BCP. And the sum of the interior angles of this triangle will give us 180. So let's do that. Now before then, let me get rid of this quickly, then we do that. So we are considering triangle BCP. This triangle BCP. And we know that the sum of the interior angles is 180, just as we have already talked about. So it's going to be 70 plus m, which is this angle right here. Then plus this m, another m, which is this one, then plus 60. Plus 60 is equal to 180. Then we keep on going. So here we have m plus m, which is giving us 2m. Then 70 plus 60, which is 130. And this is equal to 180. Then we keep 2m on the left, then we move anything else to the right. So we are going to have 180. When we subtract 130 from both sides, we are going to have this side to be minus 130. Then here we are going to have 2m is equal to, is it 50? Yes, it is. So here we rewrite it again by this, and at this point we divide both sides by 2 so that this goes into this one. 1 times m is giving us m. Then 50 divided by 2 is 25. Don't forget the degree. Very important. Are we done? Yes. So this is what we were looking for, and now we have been able to find it. As simple as that. It's not difficult at all. So m is equal to 25 degrees. And that is it. I hope this helps. You can go over anytime you want to understand. But remember, this is what we're looking for. We didn't have this initially. We didn't also have this initially, but with the help of these angles, this angle and this angle, we're able to find it. So see you again on the next one. Bye.